Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. My name is Nur Najla Izzati binti Rohizat. The title of my research is The Impact of Industrial Revolution 4.0 on Quality Management Practices in Manufacturing Industry in Southern Region of Malaysia. What is quality management? Quality management is an ongoing process of detecting and reducing error to improve customer experience and to ensure the employees are trained. The focus is to improve the quality of organizations' outputs through continual improvement. To summarize, quality management is to ensure that organization, product and service is consistent. Meanwhile, Industrial Revolution 4.0 is about cyber-physical system that connects through digital world with system via the internet. Is the fusion of advanced in artificial intelligence (AI), robotics, IoT, and other technologies. The problem statement for this research consists of three things. The first one is human versus machine as said by Holger K. 2016. The second one is who will control quality management in an industry. And the last one is worker reduction due to smart manufacturing. Based on the problem statement I said just now, the question arises are, the first one is how does Industrial Revolution 4.0 give impact to its quality management? The second one is how do the Industry 4.0 will able to serve the successful implementation of quality management principle? And the third one is how does quality management principle is relevant in Industry 4.0? And the research objectives are, the first one is to investigate how does the Industrial 4.0 give impacts towards quality management. The second one is to determine how the Industry 4.0 will able to serve the successful implementation of quality management principle. And the last one is to identify how quality management principle is relevant in Industry 4.0. Next, move to the three parts of literature review. The first part is Industrial Revolution 4.0. Industrial Revolution 4.0 is a new digital industrial technologies using smart manufacturing as said as Zushela and Strange 2017. Industrial Revolution 4.0 is a concurrent trend and Malaysia is adapting this new revolution. And the second one is quality management. Quality management, as I said at the previous slide, it is a conforming a product to customer requirements, to value design to satisfy the consumer as said by Kanji 1990. The quality management consists of three important keys. The first one is principle of quality management, system deployment, and tools and technique. The things that I want to emphasize for the research is the principle of quality management. Principle of quality management is a way of performing things and it has 7 keys inside it. As you can see, it is consists of customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decision making, and relationship management. The framework for this research is the Industrial Revolution 4.0 is aligned with the quality management, and the things that I want to emphasize on this research is the principle of quality management, which consists of 7 things inside it. The first one is customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decision making, and the last one is relationship management. And this research will determine the future of principle of quality management. The research methodology that I used during my research is the research design is exploratory, and I used the qualitative methodological choices, and the data collection technique I got from the primary data, which is online interview via email and distribution of Google Form, and from the secondary data, which is from document review, journal, and article. The location of the research is PPC Molding Service, Malaysia, located at Senai, Johor Bahru. The time horizon is cross-sectional studies. The expected study for my research is method use, expert opinion by interview. and it will determine the effect and changes happen in principle of quality management through after the Industrial Revolution 4.0, and what are the new set of principles. This is the interviewee's profile. I did my research at the PPC Molding Services. PPC Molding Services is a multinational company, and it is the one of largest plastic, chemicals and refining companies in the world. Driven by its employees around the globe, PPC Molding Services produce materials and products that are key to advanced solutions to modern challenges like enhanced food safety through lightweight and flexible packaging, protecting the purified water supplies through stronger and more versatile pipes, improving the safety, comfort, and ensuring the safe and effective function of electronics and appliances. It is the high-performance plastic compounds and resin to use for the raw materials in a variety of markets. So I have a total of six respondents. The first one is production superintendent, quality engineer, two of quality engineer, production engineer, operation planner, and the last one is customer service specialist. Next, move to research findings for research objective 1 to investigate how does Industry 4.0 give impact towards quality management. Here is the summarize for the question interview that I did to the respondent. This research objective 1 is to measure before and after the implementation of Industrial Revolution 4.0 at the company. The employees' training are done before the implementation of the IR 4.0, and all the respondents give the same exact answer. And the employee's perception is one of the impact towards quality management principle after the implementation of 4.0, and the improvement on production efficiency have 5 out of 6 respondents agreed on it. Next, we move to the research findings for research objective 2, which is to determine how does quality management principle is relevant in Industry 4.0. There are 3 important things that I summarized from the answer from the respondent that I get during the research, which is the first one is to improve the performance, the customer satisfaction, and the all quality management is still can be used during the implementation of Industrial Revolution 4.0. And all the respondents agreed that improved performance, customer satisfaction, and all quality management principle can be used for the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Next, the research findings for research objective 3 to identify how do the Industry 4.0 will be able to serve the successful implementation of total quality management principle. Industry 4.0 able to serve the successful implementation of total quality management principle because it is increased productivity and no new principle added. It is principle that align with Industry 4.0, and human and machine are still needed. Even though the Industrial Revolution 4.0 is using smart manufacturing, artificial intelligence, but the human are still needed on the other department and the other works. The limitation of this research is consists of 2 limitations. The first one is methodological limitation. The research primarily is focused on a combination of semi-structured interviews and case study approach, but the difficulties arise due to the pandemic COVID-19, and I am not be able to do the interview and change it to the email interview through Google Form distribution. And the second one is the resources limitation. Since the Industry 4.0 is still new and on the adaptation phase in Malaysia, there are very limited companies that are able to involve in doing this research. There are 2 recommendations for the future research. The first one is to measure the before and after effect when a new system is introduced, increasing the reliability on the current study with additional validated examples from primary data collected and implemented by researchers from real case studies is one thing to look through in the future. And the next one is exploration on the other factors internally and externally that affected after this huge pandemic COVID-19. As a conclusion, the researcher get a lot of new information regarding on the Industrial Revolution 4.0, on how it works, on how it managed by the company, and how it aligns with the quality management principle that managed by the company itself. Overall, the research objective is obtained. Thank you.